NICS system is broken. The NICS system needs to be improved.
Do you support
That is
fixing the
different.
NICS
That is, fixing the NICS system is what we support.
Okay, then
And
issue
we
a
have-
letter tomorrow
we
saying
have-
that you support
and we
full
have-
funding of the NICS system
And
to
we've
improve.
done that.
And
We have
computerized
Can I have a copy of the letter?
I will get you a copy of the letter. The
Right.
National
Okay.
Resource Foundation has provided that
But,
information.
but you did say something a second ago, and again, let's not, I mean, we're all adults here, so, you said that access to weapons was the issue at Sandy Hook. Now, that's not completely true. The young person accessed his mother's guns.
That's not true, sir. That young man had a gun safe in his room to which he had the combination. His mother knew that this boy was at risk. This boy spent 2 years in his bedroom reading all kinds of things on the internet, playing violent video games with no interaction or supervision from his mother. He had a spreadsheet
Okay,
of
well,
mass murders,
if he had
and he had a
like
gun safe in his room.
then why would you say that access to weapons was the problem?
Because the mother should have taken responsibility to keep those guns locked. There's no way that young man should have had the combination to that safe.
Okay.
It shouldn't have been in his room. So access is the real issue here. And frankly, I hate to, I was brought up, you don't talk ill of the dead. His mother was a victim, just like the rest of those poor people at Sandy Hook, okay? But she abdicated a serious responsibility by allowing that young man to possess those firearms and have full access to them. And I'm sorry, but if that were not the case,
fault.
you can say that if you like, sir.
I'm just
but
asking.
it is in fact her fault for leaving him with access to those firearms.
Okay, and that's what you're saying.
Well,
Now, you
let's go
said
on.
something 1 second ago, just one last point. You said that if the doctor's theory is correct, and a group of students spent $2,000 figuring out something, and the Smith & Wesson folks figured it out almost 100 years ago. But you said something that I always think is interesting from the folks in your industry. You said that if there were personalized weapons, that you made a quote, and you said, the folks have said, great, I'll never buy it. You remember saying that,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
You know, it's the same thing folks said about seatbelts back in the 60s. Never buy that kind of car, never use a seatbelt. They got more seatbelts, more airbags. They've had to adjust the tension on the airbags because they were hurting people more than the crash themselves.
Right.
So this idea that great, I'll never buy it, you won't ever know if it's not produced. People will buy what they think is in their best interest, what will keep them safe and their family members safe. Why don't you at least try? Put one on the market and see what happens. There have been so many innovations over the years in so many different industries. When a company took the chance, took the risk with new technology and new information and said, hey, maybe some of our customers would like this. And I'm sure some people said, oh, I'll never buy that, I'll never do that, I'll never get that. I'm sure at some point in time someone wondered whether they would ever have a computer in their pocket. But today we do. Technology could be one of the solutions here. Someone has to step out, and as the oldest family-owned business in your business, it would seem to me, and given your location at North Haven, take a chance. Try one out on the marketplace and see how the market responds to it. You will never know until you try.
Joe, you want to respond?
Well, we are a business that responds to our customers' demands. Our customers have certain needs. We market products for certain uses. We have spent a considerable amount of money in new technology and safety measures. And I'm not saying that we're opposed to technology. We never were opposed to it. We were one of the first companies to go out and try and do it. But when you have law enforcement people and consumer focus groups saying, great, I won't use it, that's a problem for us.